So we have to talk about Kamala Harris's new book, 107 Days, named after the 107 days she ran a campaign. She is getting brutally honest. And you guys, I want to help you understand what she is actually saying because it's going to make a difference. It must make a difference in who we are voting for going forward. She called the Democratic Party reckless and Biden's staff reckless for leaving it up to Joe and Jill Biden if he would run for re-election again. And it was reckless. We all knew that his popularity was rock bottom. More importantly, we knew he would not be able to beat this MAGA machine. We needed a more vibrant, opposite extreme voice to take on Donald Trump. She said his staff did not elevate or promote her. How many people said, what does she do? What is she doing? She was doing a lot of work, but it was not promoted by Biden's staff. She said it should never have been left up to an individual's ego or ambition. This is pivotal. Here's what she's talking about. You know how Donald Trump is being insulated by highly ambitious, in a very negative way, individuals with their own agendas for power, financial rewards, and you name it. Think Stephen Miller. Establishment Democrats are doing exactly the same thing. If you've ever met centrist Democrats staff members, they're not like you and me. They would sell us out like that. They are in it for their individual egos. That's who Chuck Schumer surrounds himself by. That's who Hakeem Jeffries surrounds himself by, Nancy Pelosi, all the centrists. That's why Americans felt like the Democratic Party was out of touch with the working class. Because the establishment, the type of personalities that get elevated and then get hired on as staff are not you and me. They're not for you and me. That's what she's talking about. It should not have been left up to an individual's ego or ambition, whether he ran for re-election again or not. The Biden staff did not correct or help the negative narratives that were being painted about her. That's a big deal. And she said Biden's staff was outraged when she called for a ceasefire in Gaza and demanded more aid be sent to Palestinians in March of last year. This is before she was running for president. Who are the candidates that people feel like are representing them, are connected to them? Zohran Mamdani, Bernie, AOC. Those type of progressive candidates hire real people like you and me and come out and talk to us. And that's how they frame every decision, every vote, every bill that they sponsor. And that's why we need to keep voting for people like that. I'm telling you, the centrist Democrats, their staff only talk to the consultation class, the multi-million-dollar consultation class. They have their own agenda, and it's not about the working class. That's why Hakeem seems out of touch. That's why Adam Schiff, these centrist Democrats, were like, why aren't they talking about this? And why are they talking about that? Do they not get it? It's the kind of personalities that are in the establishment. I want to leave it with a positive note. Ken Martin, who's the chair of the DNC, has been saying a lot of positive things about Zohran Mamdani. The Democratic Party hasn't been. Hakeem, none of them have endorsed the Democrat on the ticket. But Ken Martin and the DNC have been talking to the media a lot about how connected he is to the economy, what's needed economically in New York City. So I get the feeling that the DNC is also really tired of running into the establishment. So anyway, it's up to us to do a better job of voting for progressives.